sitting at the 10 o'clock high, cutting a hole in a charcoal black sky. But when I look down at the dust at the feet, the shadow is running to a different kind of beat. It ain't a copy in the move of the hand, it's a mark in the map of a different kind of land. I got a cold barrel pistol and a hot-blooded fear, and a long-distance vision of the him that is near. And it's the devil's shadow trail leading the way to the final day greeting. At the end of the day, the silhouettes are hungry, the silhouettes are blind to the trail of the wreckage I'm leaving behind. Follow the flicker, follow the gray on the devil's shadow trail. At the end of the day, I saw an old tracker with a milky white eye, watching the clouds as they drifted on by. He said the darkness is working, the darkness is stiff for the man who is standing at the edge of the cliff. So I checked the reflection in a stagnant black pool, and I saw the silhouette of the original fool. The outline is growing, the outline is tall, at the center of the spirit, in the center of the fall. And it's the devil's shadow trail leading the way to the final day greeting. At the end of the day, the silhouettes are hungry, the silhouettes are blind to the trail of the wreckage I'm leaving behind. Follow the flicker, follow the gray on the devil's shadow trail. At the end of the day, don't turn around, don't look behind. The only kind of history that's gonna make you blind. The black is a heavy, the black is a deep, and the amen is a waiting while the valley's asleep. Finally sinking, the morning is dead, and the long shadow shroud is covering the head. I laid down my iron, I laid down my pride, and I watched the last flicker of the human side. The trail is ending, the trail is tall, at the center of the spirit and the center of the fall. And it's the devil's shadow trail leading the way to the final day greeting. At the end of the day, the silhouettes are hungry, the silhouettes are blind to the trail of the wreckage I'm leaving behind. Follow the flicker, follow the gray on the devil's shadow trail. At the end of the day, one for the sun, two for the shade. The shadow is over, and the mercy is amazing. between the empty bottle and the holy man's shouts. I found it in the attic, I found it in the mud, covered in the grease and the original blood. The gold is appealing, the gold is a thin, like a second-hand coat on the original sin. It used to be a shine and it used to be a tall, but it's a losing the luster in the middle of the fall, and it's a rusted halo, a circle of the shame, a final cold greeting for a family name. The wire is a bending, the wire is blind to the trail of the wreckage I'm leaving behind. Polish it up, let the vanity win in the rusted halo of the original sin. I saw an old angel with a grease-covered wing, looking for a song that the outlaws could sing. He said the metal is a heavy, the metal is a stiff for the man who is standing at the edge of the cliff. So we fed the scrap pile, we fed the red rust with a century worth of the longing and the lust. The light is a flicker, the light is gray in the rusted halo at the end of the day. And it's a rusted halo, a circle of the shame, a final cold greeting for a family name. The wire is a bending, the wire is a blind to the trail of the wreckage I'm leaving behind. Polish it up, let the vanity win in the rusted halo of the original sin. Scrape the gold, sell the soul, the only kind of history that's gonna take a toll. The iron is a heavy, the iron is a deep, and the amen is a waiting while the valley's asleep. Never coming, the morning is a dead, and the iron circle shroud is a cover in the head. I laid down my iron, I laid down my pride, and I watched the last flicker of the human side. The halo is a falling, the halo is a tall, at the center of the spirit, in the center of the fall. And it's a rusted halo, a circle of the shame, a final cold greeting for a family name. The wire is a bending, the wire is a blind to the trail of the wreckage I'm leaving behind. Polish it up, let the vanity win in the rusted halo of the original sin. One for the saint, two for the rust. The halo is over, and it's a turning to dust. and I'm waiting for the charcoal colored dawn. I got a Bible on the table and a bottle in the hand, in the middle of a shifting sand, God-forsaken land. The liquid is a amber, the liquid is a bright, like a single gold stare in a kerosene night. I'm a pouring out a measure for the man I used to be before the firewater started a drowning of me in his firewater and forgiveness, a mixing in the cup, waiting for the sun to come, a waking of it up. The burn is a heavy, the burn is a blind to the trail of the wreckage I'ma leave 'em behind. Drink 'em down, let the vanity win, in the firewater and forgiveness of the original sin. I saw an old deacon with a shaky kind hand, watching the shadow of the bottle on the land. He said the mercy is a hidden, the mercy is a deep in a secret that the distillery is going to keep. I told him the ritual is a wasted and old, when the soul is a trading the silver for gold. The glass is a sweating, a slow moving tear for the almost and the never of original fear. And it's firewater and forgiveness, mixing in the cup, waiting for the sun to come, a waking of it up. The burn is a heavy, the burn is a blind to the trail of the wreckage I'ma leave 'em behind. Drink 'em down, let the vanity win, in the firewater and forgiveness of the original sin. The only kind of medicine that's gonna take a toll. The spirit is a heavy, the spirit is a deep, and the amen is a waiting while the valley's asleep. Color shroud is a cover in the head. I laid down my iron, I laid down my pride, and I watched the last flicker of the human side. The forgiveness is a whisper, the forgiveness is a talk, at the center of the spirit and the center of the fall. And it's firewater and forgiveness, a mixing in the cup, come, a waking of it up. The burn is a heavy, the burn is a blind to the trail of the wreckage I'm leaving behind. Drink 'em down, let the vanity win, in the firewater and forgiveness of the original sin. Fire in the left, mercy in the right, the firewater is over in the middle of the night. said the stone is crooked and the grass is brown in the lonely little lake on the edge of the town. I'm a polishing the silver, I'm a polishing the brass, watching the parade of the tragedies pass. I got a pocket watch it ticking and a lung full of grit, and a long distance vision of a candle that's lit. The gold is a fading, the gold is a thin, like a second-hand coat on the original sin. And it's a grave dust glory, a crown made of clay, a final cold greeting at the end of the day. The name is aware and the name is blind to the trail of the wreckage I'm leaving behind. Dig 'em up, let the vanity win in the grave dust glory of the original sin. I saw an old sexton with a glass in his hand, watching the shadow of the law on the lane. He said the dirt is a hungry, the dirt is a deep, for the secret that the valley is going to keep. I told him the honor is strangled and stiff for the man who was standing at the edge of the cliff. The worms are waiting, a slow moving quiet, to the God of the nothing and the God of the fire. And it's a grave dust glory, a crown made of clay, a final cold greeting at the end of the day. The name is aware and the name is blind to the trail of the wreckage I'm leaving behind. Dig 'em up, let the vanity win in the grave dust glory of the original sin. Lower the box, turn the key, the only kind of mercy for the likes of me. The soil is a heavy, the soil is a deep, and the amen is a waiting while the valley's asleep. Morning is dead and the charcoal shroud is a covering the head. I laid down my iron, I laid down my pride, and I watched the last flicker of the human side. The glory is a settle, the glory is a tall, at the center of the spirit, in the center of the fall. And it's a grave dust glory, a crown made of clay, a final cold at the end of the day. The name is aware and the name is blind to the trail of the wreckage I'm leaving behind. Dig 'em up, let the vanity win in the grave dust glory of the original sin. Dust to the left, dust to the right, outer white signal in the middle of the night. and the wind is tearing at the skin on my face. I got a V8 preacher and a gasoline choir and a 4-speed gospel made of liquid and fire. The law is a lagging, the law is a slow in the middle of a place where the holy men go. I'm a shifting the gear, I'm a shifting the sin, and letting the hymn of the highway begin. And it's a hell's highway hymn, a scream in the night, blinded by the glory of the high beam of light. The rubber is a melting, the rubber is a blind to the trail of the wreckage I'm leaving behind. Sing for the speed, sing for the style, in the flickering light of the hell's highway mile. I saw an old trooper with a radar gun stare, watching the lightning in the sulphurous air. He didn't have a siren, he didn't have a chance to join in the middle of the final day dance. The asphalt is a humming, the asphalt is a stiff for the man who is driving at the edge of the cliff. The radiators are boiling, a silver steam cloud wrapping the world in a mechanical shroud. And it's a hell's highway hymn, a scream in the night, blinded by the glory of the high beam of light. The rubber is a melting, the rubber is a blind to the trail of the wreckage I'm leaving behind. Sing for the speed, sing for the style, in the flickering light of the hell's highway mile. Floor the pedal, kill the brake, every kind of history we're gonna make. The pistons are pounding, the pistons are deep, and the aiming is awaiting while the valley's asleep. Never coming, the morning is a dead, and the black smoke halo is a covering the head. I laid down mine, I laid down my pride, and I watched the last flicker of the human side. The highway is a